recognize you. I was expecting you to be wearing an eye patch out here today.
I know. I left my eye patch, or one of my 3 eye patches I left.
Oh, really? There were 3 that you changed between?
In the second movie, there are a whole load of differently decorated eye patches that start coming to the fore, so yeah.
So that's a pretty intense scene in this first book.
That's right.
That we're going to see played out. Peter literally stabs you in the eye.
I know, right behind you, there he is.
What an a-hole.
I know.
What's up with that? Why did he do it, man?
He just is jealous about how awesome my character is. My character has been studying the dauntless fighting technique from a very young age and for a few years. So when he decides to join the dauntless faction, he quickly rises up the rankings and is very good. So Peter gets jealous.
So since you had to play this character where you were at the top, did you feel like you had to put in extra training? Were you staying late nights doing those extra swings and gunshots and stuff? Whatever you do.
Yeah, well, I was actually doing a lot of long distance running for kind of total body conditioning.
Good for you.
But certainly when I was in the UK, when I was cast, I was doing some Muay Thai training, some Krav Maga training with an ex-Thai kickboxing champion. And then we came over here and we were all doing Bootcamp together just to get to know each other and get the training thing going, make sure we were as prepared as possible for work.
Yeah, so what was your boot camp like?
Our boot
Day in
camp,
the life.
a day in the life. We did, well, basically it was very high intensity, so we'd be doing fighting training, we'd be doing resistance exercise and kind of body conditioning circuits, and in between those we'd be doing knife throwing and gun handling techniques. So yeah, they were full-on days, and that was about a fortnight of work. So. But I think it's important to be as conditioned as possible for each especially for jobs like this one, where you're doing, for every one fight scene that you see on screen, we've done that about 30 times. So yeah, so you have to be pretty fit.
So now you're safe while you walk the streets because you have all this training.
That's right. That's right.
So in reading the book, I feel very, very bad for your character because of the whole knife situation with your face, but most importantly because you wind up factionless. What does that mean for anyone who hasn't read the book?
Well, the factionless are basically in this society where everybody has been divided along certain beneficial personality characteristics. The factionless are people who have been kicked out of those factions and who find themselves essentially homeless and with very little money, kind of scraping together a pretty awful existence. But as you might see in the second movie, they start banding together and becoming like a force to be reckoned with.
I love that you keep saying second movie. So what can you share with us about this second movie for Insurgent?
Well, yeah, I mean,
happening?
I can cross my fingers as much as anyone else that it's going to be made.
Oh man, I thought you were going to confirm it with us right here, man. What scene do you think fans of the book are going to love to see on the big screen?
I think a lot of train jumping. I think one of the exciting things about the story is the train jumping scenes. I think a lot of scenes between, a lot of the scenes where Triss is experiencing her fear landscape. I think all those kind of things are going to be very seminal in this movie. Very
cool. And one word to describe ComCon?
Intense and unexpected.
Oh, very cool.
I didn't know what it was until this morning.
Are you kidding me?
No.
So what did someone describe it to you as?
I was doing press in New York yesterday, and people were like, "Are you terrified?" And I was like, "Should I be?" So I expect it will be a little bit terrifying, although I'm so jet lagged at the moment that I wouldn't even be able to notice.
Yeah, definitely. Nice to meet you, man. Take care.